Tulsi Gabbard, the former Democrat that is now fully into the MAGA Republican side of the Republican Party, had two hurdles that she needed to pass in order to become the secretary for the Department of National Intelligence, and she passed one of those two hurdles today. Let's talk about it. So in a full party line vote, 9 Republicans versus 8 Democrats in the Senate Intelligence Committee vote, they passed her nomination to the General Assembly, to the full floor of the Senate to vote on her nomination. Now, a lot of people thought that her nomination would die in committee because it only would take one Republican to flip in order to kill her nomination. And when you had people like Susan Collins in that committee, it wouldn't be a stretch for her to vote on the other side of this issue. But she didn't. Somehow she didn't. I don't know what the deal was that Trump and his administration made with her in order to get her out of that committee. And I'm not sure that she will vote for Tulsi whenever they go to the general floor. It'll probably be another situation like Pete Hegseth, where it's a split vote and JD Vance has to make the tie-breaking vote, is what I would bet on. They probably said, just get her out of the committee so that we can get her to the open floor, and then you don't have to vote for her there if you don't want to, but we'll give you something for that. And I just have to say, if Tulsi gets through this entire confirmation and becomes a cabinet member, every single cabinet nominee that is up is going to get through. By far, the person that I thought most at risk to not pass through the nomination process was Tulsi Gabbard. Well, I guess technically, because if you also look at the AG spot, they did have that guy from Florida, Matt Gaetz, who was a shit show. They did have him nominated, but he was pulled like 2 days after his nomination. But everyone else is going to get through, because there was strong opposition to her from both the Warhawks in the Republican Party as well as the Democrats who thought she was a Russian agent. But she's passed one hurdle. We'll see when the full Senate will vote, but there is no date yet for when that Senate vote will happen.